Aries, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your overall energy. And I got answering the call, the time is now. So something's happening in your world. Let's find out what it is. So let's find out about your present energy. Tell me about your past. And your strength. I actually got two there. Let's find out about your future, near future. Let's find out about your potential outcome, Aries. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. You're in this period, I'm trying to get it to come up clearly. You're in this period where you are setting your own intentions. When it comes to what you want in your world, you have a pretty good idea on what your boundaries are. What you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. I can see here that you may have been self-defensive in the past, but you're putting that behind you, and now you're sitting in this energy of, you know what? No. And this is actually coming back to your boundaries again. And the reason that you're feeling less self-defensive is because you know that boundaries are real. You need to establish them. Otherwise, people are going to take advantage of you. And you know that. And so what this Queen of Swords is telling me is that if somebody is going to cross your lines, cross your boundaries, and kind of behave in a way that you don't like, you're going to cut them out, or you're going to end the situation, whatever it takes to make that happen. Page of Swords, this is about you communicating those boundaries to everybody in your atmosphere, friends, family, love, like the significant other, whatever it is. This is something that you really thought about in the past and definitely made a decision about, you know, what it is that you're willing to accept in your life and what is it that you're not willing to accept in your life. And you're at that point now where you know this about you. So you're starting to communicate it to people. And if they're unwilling to kind of live by those boundaries or if they're going to cross that line with you, then you're not going to allow them in your life. Interesting here that we got the World in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse as your strength. You're very good at starting over. You're very good at starting over. And starting over in a different way. That's a good thing to have. It's a good way to be. I see the Four of Cups here in reverse in your near future. So any kind of sadness or disappointment that you felt in the past when it came to love, you're putting that all behind you. I can see that with the self-defensive energy in the reverse. So you are definitely putting this all behind you. You're ready to move on with your life. When it comes to love, you're not offering anybody your cup of love. You're just not. This is not, you're not pursuing it. You are still under the influence of somebody from your past, but there is definitely a past relationship that's kind of hanging over you a little bit still, and it's definitely a big influence on your life and in your just current state. And it probably helped you get to the point where you started setting those boundaries, because really what it comes down to is you're hoping that you're done with all these people who will steal, manipulate, use you in some sort of way. You're really done with that energy. And right now, you're not pursuing love because you are viewing it as a burden. You're just not that into being in a relationship at the moment just because of everything that you've been through. Let me start clarifying. Let's find out more to the story. So tell me about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords. Yeah, this was you sitting in a crossroads. Let's find out about the Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords. Yeah, so what's coming across here is whatever happened in the past where you felt like you were taken advantage of, really put you in a bad headspace. And so you've made this decision to kind of start course correcting from here on out and not allowing people who exhibit that type of behavior or who treat you in a specific way into your life anymore. But you're also going to be very clear about what those boundaries are, so that if somebody is doing that unintentionally, you can let them know so that they stop the behavior, or you're just kind of give them a forewarning like, we might not be around each other much. So Page of Swords, this is fantastic. So I'm getting the Tower in reverse, which tells me that by communicating this to other people, you're actually preventing a lot of chaos in your life. This is amazing. You're actually doing yourself a world of good right now with this. Yeah, when it came to deciding exactly what it is that you needed to do, so coming up with your game plan on how you were going to tackle just the manipulative behavior in the past, took a lot of strength. Absolutely took a lot of strength. Tell me more about the World in reverse with the Five of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's see, we got another one. King of Wands in reverse. So, yeah. This is you when it comes to love and anything that you're passionate about. You're very good at starting over. So if something isn't working for you, if you're on a certain path or you've met a certain type of person and it's not working out, you move on. You move on in a different way with a different person. That's your strength. Okay. So Four of Cups in reverse is being clarified with the Five of Wands in reverse, which means setting these boundaries is really helping you overcome all the sadness, disappointment, and the obstacles that you've experienced in the past. Like I said, this is really doing you a world of good. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands. You're very defensive when it comes to love, which is why you're not offering it out to anybody. You are still being influenced by this Six of Cups. I'm getting the Ten of Wands again in the upright. So whatever this past relationship was that maybe had you in this energy of forcing yourself to set boundaries and communicating them, it's definitely been a big influence on your current situation, your current behavior. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here for Aries. Ace of Cups. When it comes to love, you do feel like there's a lot of manipulation. And so this is where you're sitting, you're kind of done with it. You're hoping you're done with it. Tell me more about the outcome with the Lovers and the Ten of Wands. You really do view love as a burden right now. Nine of Pentacles. This is you wanting to stay single. That couldn't come through any clearer. So Aries, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.